Hey and welcome to the daily Manchester United news show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik Tanhaag praises Marcus Rashford after fantastic display versus Barcelona. Manchester United manager Erik Tanhaag was full of praise for Marcus Rashford following his man of the match performance against Barcelona in the Europa League. The Red Devils dominated the proceedings in the opening half at the Camp Nou yesterday, but it was Barcelona who broke the deadlock through Marcos Alonso in the 50th minute. However, their lead was short-lived with United striking back immediately through Rashford. The England star produced a fierce shot which beat Marc-Andre ter Stegen at his near post from an acute angle. 7 minutes later, the Red Devils graduate was largely responsible for the club's second goal. His accurate cross in the 6-yard box paved the way for Jules Kounde's own goal. Rafinha managed to pull Barcelona level towards the end, but United will be delighted with the result, considering they could have easily won by 2 or 3 goals on another day. Rashford had a shot brilliantly saved by ter Stegen in the opening half, while Wout Weghorst was guilty of squandering a wonderful scoring chance with only the goalkeeper to beat. Speaking after the game, Tanhaag was delighted with Rashford's standout performance and acknowledged that he is so unstoppable with his high belief for scoring goals. He told ManUnited.com, "He is unstoppable at this moment, such a high belief for scoring goals, which we are happy with of course, but credit to the team as they get him every time in the right position." The Dutch tactician added that United are not over-reliant on Rashford, but admitted the club should have scored more with the chances that were on offer at the Camp Nou. He added, "As I said before, we have other players who can score. Bruno, Jadon can score as well, Wout, of course, and they will score. In the end, it doesn't matter who scores, but we have to score. As you say, in such a game when you create 5, 6 or 7 100% chances, you have to finish them more than that, so it's quite clear." Rashford has been in stellar form following the World Cup. He has now made 30 goal contributions for United this season, including 22 goals. He has already matched his best ever goal tally for a single campaign, and United fans will be hoping that he can continue the sublime run. Owen Hargreaves makes Alejandro Garnacho plea for Manchester United's second leg versus Barcelona. Manchester United should start Alejandro Garnacho in the second leg against Barcelona, says former star Owen Hargreaves. Garnacho was a late substitute at the Camp Nou, coming on the 81st minute. Hargreaves believes he should start the return match. Manchester United drew the game in Spain 2-2 and left the game feeling a little unlucky not to win it. Speaking to BT Sport, Hargreaves voiced his opinion that 18-year-old wonderkid Garnacho should be in the starting lineup next week. He said, "I think Garnacho plays. I think he will be perfect in there. At Old Trafford, United will get chances. I think United will get good chances." Jadon Sancho was preferred against Barcelona. The winger was making only his second start of 2023. Garnacho's starting prospects are not quite as straightforward as having to earn the nod over Sancho, as Anthony could be back. Erik Tanhaag explained in his pre-match press conference that Anthony is due to return to training in the coming. The Brazilian will be desperate to work his way back into the lineup. Tanhaag would likely view Anthony as a safer option than Garnacho for such a huge game, with the teenager view it as an impact substitute. For Garnacho, simply to be in the mix shows how far he has come. Bruno Fernandes sends 8-word message to Manchester United fans after Barcelona draw. Manchester United midfielder Bruno Fernandes had the privilege of captaining the side at the Camp Nou against Barcelona. Fernandes should be proud of the way United earned a 2-2 draw, but after the game it was clear his overriding feeling was one of disappointment. United had led 2-1 before Rafinha's cross squirmed into the bottom corner, and United had to settle for a draw. It easily could have been worse, with Barcelona hitting the woodwork light and David De Gea stepping up. The scoreline had both teams feeling that it could have gone better. With everything to play for in the second leg, Bruno Fernandes sent a short message after Manchester United's first leg result, reflecting the mood of the dressing room. He wrote on Instagram, "Disappointing result for what we have done today." Fernandez ended up with an assist after flicking Marcus Rashford's cross onto Jules Koundé for an own goal, which had given United the lead. Bruno Fernandes' message was echoed by Marcus Rashford, who had scored United's first goal of the game. Rashford wrote, "Disappointed to only get a draw," demonstrating his annoyance that the team could not get this one over the line. United stars may be disappointed, but the fan base was left proud by their performance. There is so much more to come from this team, and next week is a big opportunity to demonstrate it. Lisandro Martinez, Anthony and Marcel Sabitzer are all set to be available for the clash at Old Trafford, which is all set up to be a memorable night if the result goes United's way. Robin van Persie and Anthony Martial react to Tyrell Malacia performance versus Barcelona. Manchester United and Barcelona will do battle next week in a decider at Old Trafford. If the match is anything like last night's first leg at the Camp Nou, then we are in for a treat. We saw United go head-to-head with the most informed team in Spain and should really have won the game. Erik Tanhaag made a bold call in defense, which he has used in big games before, playing Luke Shaw at centre-back and Tyrell Malacia at left-back. This strategy worked well enough, but it's unclear whether it will be repeated next week at Old Trafford when Lisandro Martinez is available. If Martinez does return to centre-back next week, then it will be between Malacia and Shaw for a straight-up choice at left-back. Shaw's experience and attacking quality could see him get the nod, but Malacia gave a good account of himself at the Camp Nou. The £13 million summer signing from Feyenoord held his own, winning 4 tackles, more than any player on the pitch. He blocked 1 shot and won 9 ground duels, winning 3 free kicks. On his Instagram page after the game, Manchester United star Anthony Martial left a message to praise his performance, while there was one from Robin van Persie, who he knows from Feyenoord. Malacia has been a regular part of Erik ten Hag's first team squad this season, and coming through this test against Barcelona is another feather in his cap. If he is called into the starting lineup next week, he will be ready. Ten Hag knows by now that he can trust Malacia to deliver. Saudi Arabia set to make Man United takeover bid before Friday's soft deadline. Saudi Arabia has joined Qatar and Sir Jim Ratcliffe in the Manchester United takeover race ahead of Friday's soft deadline, according to The Telegraph. The Glazers recently appointed the Rainy Group as their financial advisors, and they are expected to evaluate offers on the table after today's deadline. In public view, Sir Jim and the Qatar Investment Authority are keen on buying United, but it appears Saudi are set to join the pursuit with formal proposals. A number of wealthy Saudi investors are interested in purchasing the club, and it's reported that the Glazers could sanction an outright sale by April 30. United have had a tough time on the playing field over many seasons, but continue to remain one of the most followed clubs in world football at the moment. With the huge revenues every year, they should be spending big on world-class talents and must be competing for regular trophies across all competitions. The Glazers' money-making policy has caused United's downfall, and hopefully the new consortium will give the complete financial backing to manager Erik ten Hag. The owners did spend over £220 million at the start of the season, but for a club of United's caliber, they should be doing the same over multiple transfer windows. As things stand, Saudi and Qatar are leading the race to take control of United. Sir Jim is said to be reluctant to pay beyond the club's worth of £4.5 billion. The British billionaire has no plans of meeting the Glazers' demands for £5 billion, as most of his funds will come from loans and bonds through investment firms. Manchester United handed a major boost with Gavi and Pedri ruled out of second leg clash at Old Trafford. Manchester United have received a huge boost to their hopes of progressing in the competition, as Xavi will be without his star midfield duo Gavi and Pedri. Manchester United and Barcelona treated the viewers with a classic high-intensity clash, which ended 2-2 at Spotify Camp Nou. The Spanish Giants will make a trip to Old Trafford next week to face United in the second leg of this Europa League playoff. They will be hoping to beat United at the Theatre of Dreams, which has been done only twice all season. Their case of achieving this feat has become even tougher as they will be without their wonder kid, Gavi, in the reverse fixture. The 18-year-old was booked against Inter Milan and Victoria Pleasant in the Champions League previously. The bookings carry over to every European competition. This meant it was important for the starlet to avoid a yellow card. However, he got his third booking of the European competition when he held Fred's shirt to obstruct United's counter-attack. Xavi will also be switching over Pedri's fitness, who was forced off injured in the 40th minute. Barcelona confirmed that Pedri suffered a thigh injury and will undergo tests to determine the severity of this injury. Both of these players have played a crucial role in Barcelona's resurgence under Xavi. It will be a big headache for Barca's coach if Pedri is declared unfit for next week's clash. Manchester United have already made contact with Marcus Thuram. Manchester United have already made contact with the agent of Borussia Mönchengladbach forward Marcus Thuram. Thuram is out of contract at the end of the season, meaning he can join a new club on a free transfer. Naturally, with Thuram being available for free, multiple clubs will be taking a look at the French international. According to FC Inter News, Inter Milan are one of the clubs showing an interest in Thuram, but the Italian club are worried about Premier League interest. The report claims that Thuram's representatives are stalling negotiations as they wait for a lucrative offer from England, with Manchester United already in contact with the Mönchengladbach forward. Thuram would be an excellent addition to this Manchester United side, particularly due to his versatility. Thuram is capable of playing through the middle of attack as well as out wide. Thuram isn't your natural centre forward that maybe Manchester United are desperate for, but it would be a difficult deal to turn down if they can secure the 25-year-old on a free transfer. Bayern Munich keen on Tottenham Hotspur forward Harry Kane amidst Manchester United interest. Bundesliga giants Bayern Munich are keen on signing Tottenham Hotspur star Harry Kane amidst interest from Manchester United, according to Bild. The German outfit have carried out an in-club analysis to determine that the 29-year-old would be the perfect fit for them. As a result, the England international is being eyed by the Bavarians. Kane's current contract at Spurs expires in the summer of 2024. As a result, there is mounting speculation that the striker could soon part ways with the North London side. The Red Devils are looking to add a world-class forward to their ranks. To that end, the England international is one of the names on the Old Trafford side's list. Napoli's Victor Osimhen is also in our sights. Over the years, the 29-year-old has made a mark at Tottenham as well as in the Premier League, breaking out in the Spurs' first team the 14-15 season. He has not looked since. Kane broke Jamie Greaves' long-standing goal record for the North London side with his strike against Manchester City in the 1-0 victory at home. However, for all the individual accolades the England international has raked up at Tottenham, team titles have been missing from the forwards cabinet. Bayern have been one of the most successful teams over the last few years. In the summer of 2022, they lost Robert Lewandowski. However, the Bavarians are yet to replace the Poland international. At United, Martial and Weghorst are the only options Erik Tanhaag has at the moment for the number 9 position. It's Marcus Rashford who has shouldered the burden of the Red Devils' attack in the current campaign. Therefore, we evidently need an out-and-out goal scorer in the squad. Kane has time and again shown his consistency in the English top flight and other major competitions. Hopefully, the 29-year-old will make his way to the Old Trafford side in the coming months to help us win major silverware. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.